Hi, I'm Barry, and this is me and my Golf TV's swing analysis, and I'm the winner of the Masters photo competition. Yeah!
Thank you there, Barry. That's one of our best intros we've had, I think, there. And guys, welcome to this week's My Swing Analysis. This is where we analyse one of your golf swings.
Absolutely, guys. Don't forget, get involved. Go to the Facebook, Instagram and the Twitter today using the hashtag MySwingAnalysis, and good luck.
Yes, enter the competition, guys. And it could be you.
Could be
right,
you.
As we can see, we've got Barry Johnson. He's from Southampton here in the UK, down on the south coast. He's handicap 18. Looking to get to single figures as soon as he can, which is good. Very good golf swing. It doesn't look like an 18 handicap golf swing, but he's obviously having some issues that are causing some inconsistencies. They're very struggling with a mixture of bad shots, some left, some right, but some shanks. So the shanks, as we know, can be very destructive and can certainly add on a couple of shots or more to the round. So we're going to look at why he's getting the shank, and really just get a more consistent golf swing and setup, aren't we, really, Pierce? A couple of key things that we're going to do.
The good thing is when Barry sends us the video, obviously you can see he's hitting off grass, so I'm assuming and we're hoping that he can continue to practice on that grass area, which is going to make it a lot easier for what we're about to do.
Definitely. Right, so let's go into Barry's golf swing. Let's take a look. Let's first of all let's go down the line first of all. The first thing we notice in down line, setup looks really good, but one thing we notice is his hips and his shoulders are quite a long way left of target. So we can even see the back of his left leg. So his hips are starting from an open position and his shoulders are starting from an open position, and the right arm tends to be quite straight. Now as we go into the backswing here, really good backswing, gets the club pretty much on plane, but as he starts the downswing again, very, very good. But what happens here now is that towards the end of the swing, almost just past sort of halfway down, he gets that club poking out above the plane. So it's only a fraction, but it only needs to be a fraction to hit the hosel of the golf club, and that's what sends the ball off the shank and then shoots out straight right. So that's what we're going to attack. When we take a look at the front view, his upper body seems to be, again, as we can see, because it's open, it looks a little bit over the left side of his body. The right arm, as we can see, is a little too straight. But in terms of the body motion, it's a pretty good body motion. Barry thinks his golf swing's a bit short. It's not particularly that short, Pierce. It could be a slightly better turn. I think the changes that we're going to give him in terms of the setup will actually just allow him to make a better turn and a fuller swing.
Yeah, the setup limits it maybe a bit.
Definitely, yeah. So it's more focus on the setup, and then we've got some great drills to help him with swing plane and get that club more at the centre. We want to get that centred strike, really important, isn't it? So Pierce, first of all, as we mentioned, the setup there. Let's go through Barry's setup and just talk about sort of how that influences golf swing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so as you said, their hips are very open at setup. Now I'll have an indicator for that in a moment. And then the right arm, as we said there, is quite straight. So normally when we look on the down the line our analysis camera, we can see the back of the left arm underneath the right. We can almost see the back of the left leg, behind the right. We don't really want to see those. What we want to be able to do is do something like that. But yeah, as soon as you go into this position here, I'm always thinking that the path of the club, when someone sets up like this, could potentially be too much to the left through the golf ball.
Definitely.
So in Barry's case, obviously from here, he gets into a really nice position, he's good here, but then maybe sort of gets back towards that sort of setup position, and open hips at setup are really good. But open hips with a straight right arm coming out and poking the club out, maybe that's not so good, because we can actually get that heel strike from there.
Okay, so what are we going to do with it, Pierce?
Well, you know what, it's not far away, Barry, this really isn't, and this is going to be mind-blowing for you, because it's going to be so simple, but it's going to work so well. So if you just hold that for me. So alignment stick, if you haven't got one of these, go and get them.
Really useful, these are.
They are unbelievably useful.
If you can get them through your loops.
They don't go through your trouser loops very good. There we go.
It must
new
have put some weight on, Pierce.
It
must have put some weight
be
on.
that as well. No, it's the new trousers. So what we've done, you notice I've actually put it in so that all of the stick is out the left-hand side. So 2 belt loops and all the stick is out the left-hand side. I can hit golf balls from here doing this. And we've got several drills where you actually do hit golf balls with this. So straight away what this will do, it gives you an indicator of whether your hips are closed, squarish, or open. So in your case, you're going to put the stick in, you're going to be set up normally, or what feels natural to you, and you're going to see that the stick is almost out of eye line.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely going too far to the left. So your first job will be, well, let's just square it up. Now, if you want to put a club or the other alignment stick, you usually get two, put that along your toe line. That can really help you to sort of start seeing those parallel lines, can't it?
Yeah.
So that's a really good idea in that instance. And then from there, what we need you to do is just let that right arm soften. So let that right arm soften. So again, you can now see the top of the left elbow. And that from there now feels like it's a lot more neutral.
Definitely. So we can see this softening of the arm here. We can see now maybe a little bit of the top of this arm, which is good as opposed to where we've seen before. The hips are now matching pretty much the feet line. We've got a much better chance now of getting the club on plane. Now, from here now, like we say, you can hit shots from doing this, but what we're going to get you to do hitting shots, as you can see on the ground here, we've got some tees sort of shaped back in a nice arc, whereas if you're going to shank the golf ball and come over the top of the plane piece, what's going to happen? Just demonstrate that.
You'll hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or all 6 of them.
Yes.
You can hit them all or just one of them. So yeah, you would obviously from here, really bad over the tops can wipe them all out. If we get someone like yourself, Barry, who just sort of pokes out at the bottom, you will actually hit a couple of those. Now, more importantly, what will happen if you put these tees down, it'll be training you to either be a centered strike or a toe strike. Now, a toe strike to you, if you hit the odd shank, will feel like heaven.
Definitely
even though it's
will.
not the nicest of shots, it'll be better than a heel strike.
Definitely. So what we're going to focus on here, we've got this new setup where a little bit more square. Now the focus here, you're going to make a good turn on the way back, but your focus now is going to be delivering the club a little bit more from the inside and finding the middle of that golf ball or even the toe, and your job is to miss the tees.
It was definitely toe for me when I did that a couple of times on the
Definitely.
rehearsal.
And make this hard. Get the tees as close as you can so that if you are going to find that heel slightly, you're going to hit the tees. So make it as tough as you can.
Definitely.
But it's going to force you to find that centered strike.
If you're still shanking it and you're not hitting the tees, then tees aren't close enough. That's the best way to do it. So still hit a shot, yeah?
Yeah, okay, so
the key feeling is I really feel that once I'm in this setup, Andy, with the hips like that and the elbow tucked in, I'm almost pre-setting my backswing. So I'm almost getting myself ready to make a better turn. So if you want to lengthen your golf swing, and we don't think you really need to, but if you want to lengthen it, this will definitely help you.
Okay, right, come on, Pierce.
Okay, so square the hips up. It's good for me. I'm very aware of this now, I must say. I do like this drill. Is this one of yours?
Yes, one of mine.
It must be one of yours. Okay, let's pull the trigger. And that was out the toe. Look at that drawing round.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what we want you to do. You never mentioned whether you wanted to draw, but maybe we've just given you one.
Well, if it's consistent, we'll take it, yeah? So that club will be delivered a little bit more from the inside. And as you mentioned, you've missed those tees there, Pierce. Your setup was pretty good, and the execution wasn't bad either.
And hit it about there.
Very good.
Okay, Barry, there you have it. Very simple way of you getting the golf ball out of the centre of the club. Post your comments down below. Does it help you? Guys, if you did like the video as well, give us a thumbs up.
Yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Click the link below there for videos every single week, and make sure you check out meandmygolf.com, our website, which has got loads and loads of content. Make sure you check out the free 7-day trial today. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you stay tuned for the Impact Show on a Monday, so go and check that out.